Once a month here on Good Day Virginia, we're recognizing inspiring leaders from our area through our Virginia at Work segment. This week, we're here with Lynda McNutt Foster so she can recognize the inspiring leader for January. Tell us who we have.
So we have Chris Morrill, City Manager for Roanoke, and one of the big reasons we chose him was because he is transparent, and so transparency is one of the biggest things in leadership that we talk about right now, and it's not that easy to do. What I realized is that the way that he leads is he asks for feedback, and that's not an easy thing to take sometimes. It's a little scary to sort of be transparent, put the information out there and go, how do you feel about what's happening? And I feel like you do that as well as any leader in our region, and so you build trust quickly.
So how do you feel exactly about being considered an inspiring leader?
Well, you know, I think for me, it's never about the individual. You know, the issues that we face are so complex. Things like we're trying to work on poverty and graduation rates and crime. And so no one individual or organization can address those. So you need to move from the heroic leader model to the collaborative leader. And when you have collaborative leadership, people joining arms across organizations and across sectors, then you can really make a difference.
You know, with such a difficult job, how do you stay so positive?
some friends just came in. Well, you know, I think what gets me up and going every morning is that our product in the city is community. And so when I can get up and say, you know, we're here building a community, then I can keep positive as we go forward with all the challenges that we face.
And we have some of your friends here this morning. These are people who can kind of attest to the fact that he is an inspiring leader. Tell us a little bit about your views for Chris Morrill.
Well, what can I say that I haven't said before about Chris? We're delighted and I think fortunate in the Valley to have someone of Chris' leadership ability here. And if I had to pick out one of a number of things, then I could be here for 30 minutes talking about that. But let me just say that I'm just so pleased that Chris's ability to communicate, his interpersonal skills. When we talk about regionalism and governments coming together, it starts with people. And Chris has reached out to people to have made a difference. We brought people together. And we talk about broadband and all those things. We've got communities to come together to commit financially. And that's because of his leadership, his vision. He's engaging to the community, visible. And we're honored and pleased with his work. And we could not be much more prouder of Chris Morrill for the city of Roanoke.
Well, thank you so much, Sherman. Mayor Sherman Lea. And Eric, we have a brand new award that we're giving.
Great,
so
great. Thanks so much. Put that on my wall. That's great.
Absolutely.
Inspiring Leader Award.
Well, thanks. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you.
Giving out this award, some excitement going on here on Good Day Virginia. Thanks everyone for being with us this morning.
Absolutely.
I think we have a
Yeah, we have
well.
Wayne Bowers here. We have Baraka. He's not only on the fire department, but he has his own business relation. We have Sheila, a past inspiring leader. So she was the very first one. So thank you guys so much for coming out here this morning and supporting Chris.
And I get to work with folks like this. We'll get up early in the morning for you.
Starting Monday off on a right note. Thanks everyone for being with us. Coming up next on Good Day Virginia, grinding your teeth can be a real